What's going on, Sagittarius? It's Chris Anthony coming at you guys live and direct. This is going to be your general reading for the month of September, and I owe you guys a reading for August. You didn't get your mid-month check-in for August, so I do apologize for that. It was a crazy month for August for me, very busy with everything. So I put you guys in the front of the line for September because I did not get you in the middle of the middle of August. All right. So hopefully you guys are doing good out there, having a good day or night whenever you're watching this video. We're going to be hopping into your cards right after I shuffle. All right. And see what's going on. It's been way too long for Sagittarius. My fire signs. All right, so let's shuffle for you here, and then we're gonna pull some cards and then get started with your reading. What wants to come out first for Sagittarius? All right, first you guys got the Nine of Pentacles. All right, interesting. Let's get two more just for starters, and then I'll start. All right, so we got the Nine of Pentacles with the Knight of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. So coming out Nine of Pentacle energy, I feel in the month of September, especially with the 9 going on with you guys, there's definitely, I'll hold this over here. There's definitely this independent energy that you guys are taking on, Sagittarius. And I mean, nobody is surprised about that. Sagittarius definitely like to do things on their own or be adventurous or get into the space of discovery. But the Nine of Pentacle energy here, I do feel is talking about something that you're really cultivating within your life. You know, this could be financial, this could be material wise, this could just have to do with your own personal development and how you're getting into the space where you're not wanting to lean possibly on other people or different systems or organizations when it comes down to the way that you're building your life, right? I feel like this is independence. And so something is really coming into your world in September, Sagittarius, that's pushing you to be more and more independent, to take on this space of control over your own life or taking your power back, maybe in areas of your life that you didn't recognize or realize that you were giving your power away. So there's something that's happened in September where it's really putting you into this place of empowerment where I feel like you're becoming a lot more conscious to the details when it comes down to the things that give you power as opposed to the things that take your power away, right? Because sometimes we can unconsciously give our power away, right? Sometimes we can have subconscious programs that run on us in the background that kind of make us passively give our power away without even knowing about it. So there's something that's happening with you guys where you're paying attention to a lot of the details of your life, maybe your relationships, maybe the way that you're communicating with other people, the people you allow into your life, maybe the way that you're collaborating with people when it comes down to business or job or finance. It's like you're wanting to be at the head, right? You're wanting to be the person that's at the head of your life, right? Maybe not necessarily the head of everybody else or being somebody that's overseeing what everybody else is doing, but you definitely want to be in control of your own life. So I feel like there's something here that's pushing you to become more and more independent, right? And even if you have been in the space of independence, Sagittarius, I feel like you're going to be pushing even more to continue that trend of independence, right? Continue to grow your own self-worth and your own self-value and continuing to grow your net worth. All right. This also with the Nine of Pentacle energy, I just lost my train of thought. What was I about to say, Sagittarius? And for some reason, I keep wanting to call you guys Scorpios. So I don't know if you're dealing with a Scorpio out there. Some of you guys could be wanting to become more independent away from a Scorpio, possibly. Some of you guys could be cutting the cords when it comes down to a Scorpio or somebody in general, because the Nine of Pentacles also could be speaking of somebody here becoming single, right? Let's say if you've been inside of an entanglement or inside of some sort of relationship, or this could be a friendship or whatever it is, acquaintance. I feel like you guys are kind of separating yourself in the month of September in more ways than one. This also could be speaking to a way that you're choosing to stand out. And this could be something that you're not doing intentionally, but I do feel like Sagittarius, you have this energy going on where you're standing out because you're so you're so entrenched into your own energy. It's like whenever somebody gets into this state of the Nine of Pentacles, other people notice them. You know, like let's say somebody that's single in this Nine of Pentacles energy, and let's just say they're open to having somebody come in, having a soulmate come in, or somebody, a partnership that they can kind of like share their world with. Romantically is what I'm talking about. When you're in this space of Nine of Pentacles, you really don't care that much about that, right? Because you're enjoying your own company that much. You're enjoying building your own world that much. You're enjoying all of the energy that you have to yourself. And so, whether you're looking for romance or whether you're looking for opportunities or not, I feel like in September, you're having a lot of opportunities come your way because you're in this space where you really just don't care, right? It's like you're enjoying the fruits of your labor. You're enjoying your own garden. You're enjoying what you have cultivated, the environment that you have built for yourself, Sagittarius. So you're in the space of total independence. And I like that. But this independence, I do feel, is going to attract other people to you, other opportunities to you, because usually when you're in a space where you're not really wanting to be bothered by other people, this is when they come knocking at your door, when they come calling you, texting you, right? It's like they're like, "What's going on? Like, where have you been at? What are you doing?" Like, so I feel like this is something that is pulling that energy too, or pulling that energy into you. Over here, we do have the Knight of Pentacle energy, right? And this is all about a very slow moving pace. Somebody that is very strategic when it comes down to making moves. And so some of you guys could be like in a phase where things have been kind of moving a little slower. It's been a slower pace, but a very consistent pace at the same time. And for some reason, I don't know, I feel that Sagittarius, you could be enjoying this pace of the Knight of Pentacles because this is somebody that moves kind of slower, but they get the job done very well because they don't rush through it. This is almost like the energy of the tortoise, right? As opposed to the hare. And the tortoise, was the person that wins the race. Even though he was moving slow, even though he was, moving at a very slow pace, he was methodical when it came down to winning or achieving the goal. And the hare was everywhere, bouncing off the wall, running around, very impulsive. So there's something about your energy, Sagittarius, in the month of September that's very grounded. It's like you're honing in all of your skills. You're honing in all of this time that you've had to be in your independence. And you're continuing to head in a certain direction, but it's like you're building, and I feel that you're getting the job done, Sagittarius. It's like you're doing it in a way to where it may not look that glamorous, right? You may not have that much recognition that's happening where other people are like, "Oh wow, like you did that and it exploded very fast," or it was something that surprised me or came out of nowhere or shocked, the people that are looking at this. But I feel like you're getting a lot done, Sagittarius, but you're kind of doing it underneath the radar, just like this pinnacle is hidden underneath the ground, right? It's like you guys may be in a space where you don't it looks like you don't have a lot going on. It looks like you don't have that much money. It looks like you don't have all of these things that you're working on when nobody else is looking. But in reality, you have this treasure that's hidden that you're kind of like hiding, right? It's like you're wanting to fly under the radar. You're wanting to not draw that much attention to you because you know what it is that you have, right? This treasure that you're working on, and it's building and building and building, whatever that could be for you. But it goes back to that Nine of Pentacle energy. It's like you've been doing this in your own time. You've been building yourself up. You've been building your world up, and now you're enjoying the fruits of your labor. And it's like you're not wanting to let people know that, okay, this is what you have going for yourself. You have this growth, this harvest that you're kind of taking a part of, and you're feeding on and feasting on, but you're not wanting to make any noise while you're at it. you know but I do feel this energy in September where people are starting to kind of recognize that you have something going on. So the cat may be out of the bag is what I feel September, Sagittarius, because it's like I see people looking at what you're doing and they're like, why is Sagittarius not really making any noise over there? Like, what are they up to? Why are they not on my timeline? Why are they not on my feed like they usually are? Why are they not calling me like they usually are, texting me? Like, why haven't I heard from Sagittarius? What are they doing? And all along, you guys have been building this wealth, whatever this could be for you. It's like you're working on something, cultivating something, even if it's just yourself. And it's like you're trying to keep this under wraps, you're trying to keep it hidden, but the cat may be out the bag, is what I feel. Um, because you have this very attractive energy that you're working with in September, because you're just staying to yourself. And usually people that don't want to be bothered are the people that other people bother. So it's something that goes along with that. All right. So the next card out was the Five of Sword energy. And so the Five of Swords could, represent something that we're trying to walk away from, or something that we kind of stop fighting for or stop striving for, because the worth or the value of it just doesn't add up. This is something that usually is very immature or low level. When it comes down to energy, there's low vibrational energy that's connected to the Five of Swords. So there could be something that you guys are realizing in the month of September that's just not worth the effort or not worth the energy. And I feel like, going back to the beginning of the reading, you guys are going to be pulling your energy back from certain things that have been taking your energy away, but have not been giving back into you. So if there is no equal give and take, if there has not been any reciprocity when it comes down to certain people or scenarios or environments that you have been participating in or partaking in, it's like you're seeing through the veil. Just like this eye is recognizing something, you're becoming conscious of it, and you're starting to slowly pull away from these type of energies or environments. And I feel like a lot of Sagittariuses have already been doing that in the past months. This is why you're so much in this Nine of Pentacle energy. It's like you're just doing your own thing. Like, you're enjoying your own company. You don't have time for the games. You don't have time for the lower vibrations. It's like, yeah, you want to keep things moving. The Chariot energy pops out. So there is movement and momentum that is coming in the month of September for you too. It's like this thing that you have been pushing along and being very consistent out and being very disciplined at, it could be something that's starting to move a little quicker for you now. And even though you've been enjoying the phase of flying under the radar, Sagittarius, maybe you've been enjoying the phase of just the journey, right? A lot of people get stuck on the destination, but there's something about your energy, Sagittarius, where you've just been enjoying the journey. It's like maybe for a very long time you were stuck on the destination, and you wanted to just get from point A to point Z, and you wanted to get there quickly. But maybe you've been in a place where things have been moving so slow for you that you started to just grow accustomed to the slower pace of having to put in a lot of energy and work and effort, but maybe not seeing a lot of gains. But still, you've been very disciplined and consistent at this. But in September, something here is speeding up for you that I feel you guys have been doing very consistently. So if you are one of those people that have been being disciplined when it comes down to something, maybe building something for yourself or your own self-discipline or your spirituality, whatever this could be for you, this is starting to speed up in a way where, like I said, it's bringing in more and more attention. It's bringing in recognition. And this could just be attention and recognition from the universe, right? Because you guys have been in this place of balance here that the Chariot represents, and you've been very consistent and disciplined. So that starts to pay off after a certain time, right? It's like things don't continue to keep the same pace when you're building something and you're going towards something. So something here is increasing in speed. The momentum is coming in, and something is starting to move a lot quicker for you, Sagittarius. And this may kind of come out at a surprise, because like I said, you've been comfortable with moving at this pace. But now it's like momentum is picking up. People are seeing what it is that you're doing, or how you're building yourself up, or how your money is starting to increase. And you could have a lot of people coming in like, wait a minute, what are you doing? Like, what is it that you're focusing your energy on? Or you could just be starting to move so quickly that you are almost not even prepared for it, because things have been being very slow. So you're like, wait a minute, like this is happening, now this is happening, and then this is coming through, and then this is shifting. So you're having to almost scramble. But I feel like you have what it takes, because you've been preparing for this time. You've been in a state of being consistent and being disciplined. So now when things speed up, you're prepared for it. And there is a shift that is going to be happening, is what I feel, Sagittarius, where there's this level of growth that's coming in. It's like this push from the universe that you get, and you're like, whoa, wait a minute, like that's a speed that I haven't been flying at for a very long time. Like, I've been used to just flying at this pace, but now we're picking up altitude and we're picking up pace. So I like that chariot energy. Yeah, that's all I'm picking up from that card. Let's pull a couple of more for you guys. Where are we at on time? I can't even see it. Wow. Okay. So we're just freestyling with your time, Sagittarius. Let's pull a few more cards here. What else do we have? Universe for Sagittarius. That's one, and that's two. So, oh yeah, two major arcana cards come out. The first one is the Sun card. So yeah, like I was saying, there is a lot of illumination coming into your world, Sagittarius. The spotlight may feel like it's on you in the month of, September. You could have a lot of people that are starting to see you, because for some reason I feel like a lot of you guys have been moving kind of in a stealth mode. It's like like I said, you've been flying under the radar. You've been staying to yourself. You've been really not trying to rock the boat, really not trying to make a lot of noise here, is what I feel. But something is happening where you're just starting to get recognition. People are starting to see you for who it is that you really are. It's like your authenticity is starting to shine out of you, because a lot of your energy has been focused internally on you. It's like you guys have just been doing the work. And a lot of times when you've been doing the work for a very long time, and you've been being very consistent and disciplined about working on yourself, you just start to exude this layer of consciousness, and your vibration takes on a different form. It's like you start to attract different things. You start to affect and influence the environments that you step into. The people that are around you start to kind of orbit around you. It's like they start to feel your gravitational pull. And so now, this month in September, Sagittarius, you're walking into rooms, or you're stepping into environments, and people are just noticing you, and you're not even trying to be noticed. But it's like people are gravitating to your aura, because your aura is it's like this aura of like work and effort and discipline and consciousness, that you guys have been kind of hammering away on yourself. And it's like you're starting to see the effects of this, is what I feel, in the month of September. People are starting to see your light, whether you're trying to shine it or not. It's like you can't help it in September. You can't help being attractive. You can't help being magnetic to the people that are around you. And it's like, you see how this person here is wanting to touch the aura of the sun. This is how you guys are coming out. It's like people are wanting to touch you. You know that story that's in the Bible about the woman that just wanted to like touch Jesus, because she felt his aura, she felt his energetic vibration, she saw his energetic signature, and she saw that it was way different than other people, because Jesus was doing the work. He went into the desert, and he was by himself 40 days 40 nights, and was being tested by the devil, right? And he was working on his energetic signature. He was developing his gifts. He was honing and disciplining, who it is that he was. So when he came back out, he was shining and didn't even try, right? Even if you talk, like if you go through, I know the Bible very well, so I kind of reference it a lot, but there's a lot of stories of Jesus where there were so many people that was drawn to his aura that he had to escape the crowd because all of these people just wanted to touch him and grab on him, and they were just attracted to him. It was like they really didn't want to hurt him, you know, but they saw him doing all these miracles, and they saw him, healing these people, and the words that he spoke were so unique, and his vibe and aura was just so attractive that they just wanted to touch him. They wanted to grab him. They wanted to hug on him. So a lot of the stories that you have about Jesus in the Bible, they show him trying to escape the mob, escape the crowd that loved him so much that they almost wanted to trample him and, like, squeeze him dry. So it's something that's happening with your energy and Sagittarius in September, where people are just wanting to touch you, like that woman that just wanted to touch the garment, of Christ so that she could be healed. There's something about your presence that's very healing because you guys have been self-healing a lot, Sagittarius. You guys have been finding this place or this space of balance within your own self. And you have achieved it, is what I feel. You have achieved that balance, in your internal world that is mirrored in the external world, And so people are seeing you for who you really are. People are seeing your authenticity. People are seeing the way that you're glowing. And they're like, what have you been up to? Like, they may just want to have random conversations with you in the month of September, but I feel that it's something in you. The people that you're going to be attracting this month are going to be people that really are drawn to this space that you have healed inside of yourself, that maybe they still need to heal. There's something that you have been working on that these people almost subconsciously want to know how you have overcome this internal thing that maybe used to be a struggle for you. Maybe it used to be something that plagued your life and held you back and kept you from shining and being your true, authentic self. But now it's like you're shining because you did the work, and people are like, wait a minute, how did you do that? Even if it's just subconscious, even if it's just them wanting to have a conversation with you and just wanting to be around you and touch you. And, it's like they're drawn to the work that you've done. Okay. Yeah, I'm really feeling that, Sagittarius. It's like you guys are vibing out. Like, you're vibing out of control. You've been doing the work. You've been loving on yourself. You've been healing yourself. It's like, and people just want to hang around you, Sagittarius. So, don't take it the wrong way. But I feel like people just want to be, see, there's something that's happening in the month of September where you're bringing light to the darkness. We have the moon card here. You're illuminating the darkness for certain people here, is what I feel like. People that are not able to see the light in their own life, the light of consciousness that makes them aware to who they are or aware to the nature of reality. You guys are coming into these dark places. So I really feel like this is going to be an intuitive month for you. Sagittarius is going to be a very subconscious month where you're being led and guided to different people and environments because you have something for them. You have something to give to them, is what I feel. You have some sort of healing energy, some sort of light to bring to other people's darkness. And some of you guys may be just feeling that it's a need for you to maybe, go out and about and be around people, or it's a need for you to post on social media, or it's a need for you to be on some sort of like medium where you're connecting with other people because your light is really shining in September and people are seeing you. They're like, thank you for giving us this light. Thank you for giving us this message or this information or whatever it is that you're giving to other people. It's like they're thankful for whatever it is that you're bringing in, because I feel that Sagittarius, there's something that you're unlocking, or breaking people out of in September. This is the devil energy. This is something that, like I said, you were struggling with. Maybe some sort of subconscious pattern that was limiting you, some sort of addiction, maybe. It could be anything, but people are seeing that you're taking on a new form, and it's because you have overcome the devil. And so they're going to be drawn to your energy because you're no longer bound by this energy anymore. You're no longer bound by those patterns that had you locked and imprisoned inside of yourself. And so you have found this key to unlock yourself, and people notice it, and they're just wanting to congregate around you because you have something for them. And a lot of you Sagittarius, it's like you're going to be basing something that you're moving forward with off of that. It's like there's something that the universe is revealing to you in September where it's like, this is a work that you need to do. This is something that you're gifted at. This is why you're attracting these people, because you're supposed to unlock their life. So a lot of you guys are being called, man. I definitely feel that energy. Some of you guys are being called into spiritual practices or modalities of healing or disseminating knowledge or being teachers. It's like you're being called to take your place as the emperor, okay? Yeah, because you're helping some people awaken is what I feel, Sagittarius. This is why you have these many people being drawn to your light, because your light has these light codes in it that are helping people unlock places that they've been in the dark to, or things that they've been in the dark to for a very, very long time. And this is only because you have been unlocking yourself for this amount of time. So, wow. I really just felt that. Let me check the time for you guys. Sagittarius, 1 second. I'll be right back. Let me see if I have any more messages. Okay, Sag. So I'm going to end up just leaving it where we are because we're 26 minutes in and I don't want to make this too long of a video. So let's just pull a fairy card for you. And then after we do that, we're gonna wrap up the reading because I don't like making my readings too long. Like I can't give you guys hour-long readings because I would get bored with myself. So sorry that we're cutting it short for you guys that are kind of like listening and you've made it this far in the reading. So let's see. Let's pull a fairy card for you. The Hangman wanted to jump out, and the Hangman is all about enlightenment. Some of you guys have reached a state of enlightenment is what I feel here. The King of Spring is coming out. I want to pull another one. I'll keep it, but I feel like it's another one that wants to come out for you guys. So let's do it. Yeah, that's the one that I was looking for. The Hermit. All right, so the Hermit came out. And the Hermit has two phases of his progression, his or her. The first phase of the Hermit is to go internal, like we were talking about in the beginning of your reading, to be to yourself, to cultivate the knowledge of self, and to isolate himself from society, so that he can build up, his gifts and his intelligence about the nature of reality and the nature of his relation to it. The second phase of the Hermit is to come back out of the cave and share this wisdom with other people. So this is the phase that you guys are in, Sagittarius. It says, find or be a mentor. Take a break from society, a commitment to your spiritual growth. So you guys are in that phase of being a mentor is what I feel. You're coming to shine the light for other people. You're coming in to be this fairy godmother or fairy godfather to other people. It's like you're being called to help out people in the month of September, and this may be your life's call that you're answering in September is what I feel, Sagittarius. This may be your life's path and your soul's mission that you're starting to recognize more and more in the month of September. And some of you guys are seeing that it's really just falling in your lap, your calling, because these people are coming into your space. These people are reaching out to you. These people are attracted to your aura because you have something to give them. Okay, so I would just say to answer that call, if you guys have kind of been running away for that for a while, it may be some energy that's a little uncomfortable to you because you're used to being in your hermit energy, Sagittarius. You're used to recently just being alone and being in that independent energy. But a lot of people are coming in and I feel like they're being dependent on you, not in a codependent way, but in a way to where it's just like something that you have for them. So I feel like it's something for you to give. The second fairy card is the King of Spring. Okay. And I do feel like you guys are showing up in this type of energy too. Very illustrious, very attractive and magnetic. It's like the hermit has become the King of Spring. You're taking off your hermit clothes and you're coming in as a different form now because you're attracting these people, okay? So it says innovative, inspiring, wise, and theatrical. A financial windfall. Your leadership skills are needed now. An unexpected supporter of your cause, right? Some of you guys are being called into leadership. And I feel like I did a reading about this not too long ago for Sagittarius, but the call is still here. I guess for people who haven't answered the call yet. And it's like you guys are equipped. Look how this person is looking. He's equipped. Let me clear this up so you can actually see how he looks. He is equipped with everything needed to be this leader. You know, it's like he's dressed for the cause. He has that wand. That's the same wand that the hermit carries, right? The wand of authority and enlightenment. This shows that you have the knowledge of self and you have the authority to share this with other people, to show them the knowledge of their self. So yeah, some of you guys are stepping into this role of leadership, you know, whether it has to do with finances or spirituality or teaching life lessons or developing other people in other ways. Some of you guys are being called to life coaching. Um, but I feel like you are making it look good. You're attractive while you're doing this, and it's because you're supposed to be attracting in these people to help. All right, so I'm going to wrap it up right there. Let me stop being so blurry, and hopefully that resonated with you guys. That was a very deep message for somebody out there, so hopefully it resonated with you. If it did, let me know about it in the comments. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. You guys can also check out my IG at chrisanthony14lbs, Chris Anthony 14 pounds. If you're looking to book a personal reading with me, I do have those open, so check the description below, and we'll go from there, all right? We'll see you guys in the mid-month check-in, and I won't forget you this time, Sagittarius, so later.